Hi, I'm Allie Reynolds with Allie's Organics. Today we're going to plant an eggplant. We're going to need the Kelp Meal Tea. We're going to need bat guano or some sort of a fertilizer with the second number being the highest. Eggplants seem to be really responsive to a bat guano, and some garden dust, and of course our eggplant. We're going to want to have some really well amended soil. Soil has been dug deep, added compost to it, and we've actually added some rock phosphate to the soil also. About an hour before we plant the eggplant, we're going to want to pour and saturate in some Kelp Meal Tea into our eggplant. That will feed it, give it some nutrients, help it with stress, also help it pop out of the pot. We're going to want to dig our hole, and we're going to want to put a little bit of our bat guano in that soil. Just a tablespoon or two is all we're going to need. We're going to want to work that into the soil that's down in the bottom of the hole. Then we're going to pop this guy right out. Put our soil in around it. Got worms, must be healthy soil. Just firm it in just a little bit, water it in really well. Generally your eggplants don't need staking, but if they do, a simple bamboo stick will do fine. And then generally the insects don't bother them too much, but if they do, that's where your garden dust is going to come in, and then you can just lightly sprinkle them. We're going to want to make sure that our soil stays moist, but we don't want it to be saturated, because that will also cause your eggplants to get a calcium deficiency when we have too much water and they're saturated. We can also mulch this. We can do it with some pine straw, we can do it with some regular straw, we can do it with compost or any kind of mulch, just to kind of help keep the root system cool, and you're going to have more put into your flowers if your root system's cool. Now, as with a tomato, you're going to want to make a trench around this about every 3 weeks and add a little bit of more fertilizer to it. Just a tablespoon or two, just sprinkled around in this trench, covered up, watering in well, and that's all there is to it to growing your eggplant.